Amazing wisdom.
Entrepreneurs,
business leaders,
Success.
CEOs,
Amazing success.
around the world.
This is the Success Nuggets podcast. Have you ever wondered what you could learn and how inspired you'd be if you asked incredible people from around the world about the patterns that drive progress? Get ready to dive into a world of insights and inspiration. This is the Success Nuggets podcast with the founder of the Digital Light Bulb and your host, David Abel.
Well, folks, sometimes you meet someone who seems to do it all and more. The guest today, Claudia Miclaus. Imagine this, a CEO, strategic advisor, and education advocate all in one. Claudia has worked with the top names like Harvard and NASDAQ. With double MBAs and fluency in 5 languages, she's a force to be reckoned with. Claudia, I'm thrilled to have you here. How's it going?
Thank you so much. I'm pleased to be here too.
Cool. Claudia, you're in Barcelona right now. Are you working on a project?
I am actually teaching a bunch of students from the Swiss Business School about personal branding and leadership and all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm full mode on.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on your program. Claudia, a bit like me, you're a person who gets inspired by the best and you get gifts every day. So could you give my audience a gift and a nugget on how they can create progress?
Here is my nugget to you. You always have to start before you're ready. If you're not going to start, you're not going to be ready. So you get ready by doing, not by thinking about doing. No matter how much you actually think about doing something, that doesn't equal to actually getting the thing done. So towards progress, you first need to start. You need to start small in order to go big, and you're going to figure it out on the way. So basically, if Oprah would come to you right now and she would say, hey, would you like to come on my show in a week by now? Most people would be scared and say no. But what I want you, as you are listening to this right now, I want you to say yes. And by next week, you're actually going to figure it out. Because basically, is the process and who you are becoming in the process that is the most important. And if you say no, you're never going to discover who you are becoming within the process. So in order to create anything, you first have to start. And once you start, you're always going to figure it out.
Beautiful, Claudia.
Say yes.
I'm going to say yes. Claudia, I think I can understand why you bring so much joy to your students. And I'm sure my listeners will also have found that extremely valuable. Before we wrap up this very short 2-minute podcast, is there any way our followers can follow you or support any kind of missions and any places they can find?
Sure. People can find me on my personal website, claudiamiclaus.com. They can also find our company website, brandcapitaladvisors.com. And from there, you get to all the socials, to LinkedIn and Instagram and everywhere else.
Excellent. Well, I hope you look up Claudia Miclaus. She's a wonderful guest. And thank you again for coming in.
Thanks.
Thanks to all the listeners for tuning in. I was going to leave you with a nugget. My nugget was, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. However, Claudia has enhanced this. I'd love Claudia to finish this nugget for you.
Sure. My version of this is that it's not about the journey and is not about the destination either. It's actually who you are becoming within the journey. And that's more important.
Well, Claudia, thank you so much for finishing the show on a high note. And again, thank you for coming in. We wish you all the success in Barcelona at the Swiss Business School with your projects and everything else you touch.
Thanks a lot. See you next time.
Bye now.
Join David and his incredible guests next time on the Success Nuggets podcast. And to find out more, visit onegoldennugget.com. Thank you for listening.